haymaker, what you can do is similar to putting up the target, is put it up here and grab on to help ease yourself down. If you're doing a like fully parallel fall, so that's where you come in, grab, and just throw your legs out and let gravity take care of the rest. Holding on like that allows the person to bring you down, have a little bit more control, easier descent, so you're not just boop. Hope that didn't hurt. No, you can control the descent a little bit. You can also go underneath. That's usually the one I recommend. People that do this are usually because they're getting like a strike through and they're just trying to protect their face from taking the hit. Whereas if you're taking the fall, you're basically, imagine you're holding on to a tree limb. So as the punch, this comes in here, again, thumbs in, you're not thumbs out, grabbing onto the arm, thumbs in, and it's there, because as it goes down, you can hold on tight on the arm, and you release it down as easily as I was like, I think you're there. So the way to practice this, we're going to partner up. We first are going to practice the actual placement of this, because this is important. Because here's the thing, you guys. Placement, if I come a little bit high and I'm running at speed, this becomes a lariat. A lariat is a legitimate move in martial arts, particularly Sambo, where you use your bicep to punch someone in the throat. It's called a lariat. It hurts. It takes the air out of you. That's why you want to make sure you're going to get target placement. So the way we're going to do this, I usually like to take measure for this part. Again, this is normally something done in a run. This is only because we're about to practice this move and just step in. That's the main thing. You want to step in and have your arm in the measure you need it to be. So, arm in, all you're going to do, up, roll quarters, step in. Your foot placement should be just inside of theirs. And then you're going to make that V, not flex it, and come in and stop. That's it. In order to stop it, go ahead, wrap around, practice the wrap, we'll practice the block if you want. And just do that 3 times with a partner. Coming in, here. Any questions?
I'm sorry?
I take it if you're thinking about doing it to someone, don't go with someone like the height difference.
Yeah.
That's a good point. It's gonna be a stumbling.
Yeah, that's absolutely something to take into consideration with this move. It does favor being the taller person. If you're on the bottom, it's not usually coming in. And, yeah, impressive though. So, again, that's a way you can sell it. The sell is as much a part of this move as anything. Because yeah, it looks silly if she does it, but if I go to clothesline Zach and he no-sells it, it's more like, oh fuck this. So it's all about how you also sell it. So yeah, partner up with someone as close as possible to your size. That way it makes the most sense. We don't really have anyone super tall out here, thankfully.
Yeah, I was like,
perfect.
You
guys are close.
I'm gonna take myself out and do pictures and recording.
That worked out. So go ahead, practice it 3 to 5 times. Make sure you got your targeting right.
okay. I don't like underneath.
This is the best video.
This is something that's going to be more important.
By the way, I'm super fucking durable. Don't worry about hitting me and hurting me. I got 20 years of martial arts and stage combat under my belt. I let a dude 7 feet tall slam the shit out of me this year. I'm fine. I'm gonna take whatever you got. So, how we're gonna practice the run up on a clothesline. Usually, like I said, clothesline is not from the stand like that. We're just practicing to make sure we got targeting. It's usually coming with some kind of momentum. Either they're running at you or you're running at them. It's a lot easier for you to control it as the person that is running at them than it is as the person to run into and hope you get it. Because here's the thing. If the person that's running gets this wrong, if they mess up their step and they take 1 step too far, this arm is fucked. You have now yanked the shit out of this arm. Whereas the person that's in control of the movement, if they hit, they can still give naturally a lot more than if you are running and all of a sudden that full weight is there. You will pull it out of the socket. You will, at the very least, probably get a little bit of a muscle tear in the shoulder, and you could be out for a season. So, always got to think safety first. So, we're going to drill this. I'm going to be the one taking the hit. So, again, target to the chest. I'm going to be here. I'm going to bow up in professional wrestling, when you're taking a hit, you always breathe out. So if you hear me breathe out, it's just natural. It helps to absorb the hit. The other thing you do is you roll in and tighten. It just brings all this together. So that's your target right there. I mean, I got a nice little white spot across the chest. I'm gonna
Boobies.
stand over here. You're all gonna form a line, and you're gonna run at me to clothesline me. I'm not gonna take the clothesline. I'm not gonna go down. Your entire point is to run up, if you will, Zach.
Yep.
Just basically the no sell you did before.
Okay.
You want to? I'm gonna be running it. Oh. That was the reverse of what I meant. But
It's like a
that's
hug.
all right. See, you can take it on reaction. Anyway, I'm gonna use that as an example. I'm going at Zach. So what I want you guys to do is go up and going to that point of impact. You're not driving through. Because here's the thing. No clothesline is out and then you just fucking run right through it. You stop at the point of impact because you're either going to be the pivot point helping this person get down safely to the ground, or you just did this. No one is so strong they're just going to come, you know, haymaker the shit out of someone who's just doing flips in the air as they run past. Ain't how it's going to work. There's always going to be a stop at that moment of impact. So what it's going to look like, you can go whatever speed you want, but as you're coming up, your point of impact is going to stop at me. What you ideally should be is in the position I am here. Foot right about outside of where his is, so you can't see. I'm about a footstep outside him. Here. This foot's back. That's important because if somebody goes to kick their foot out from here, you square up like this. Oh no, your leg's in the way. You're gonna get kicked. You're gonna get kicked. Your leg kicked out from you. All kinds of things. So the point of impact, come in, you want to be basically outside this line, your other foot outside of theirs, and you're coming right parallel. Okay? Any questions on that? Straightforward. If you hit me in the throat, please do not freak out. I won't. I will take the hit probably just fine. But just as a warning, please. Stuff happens. This is a medium high risk move. Anybody but Jera!
What speed do you take?
Whatever speed you're comfortable with. If you want to walk up and molasses it, you can do that. If you think you're ready to go speed, go speed. I'm doing the same move regardless from over here, so.
Take it out.
I don't move. Nice. Nice and comfortable. You're not likely going to get a slap out of this. A lot of the time the noise you get from this is probably going to be the person taking it going, "Ooh!" or something like that. Because it just doesn't make a big net. Especially when the person taking it is like going up, it just doesn't reverberate as well. Good targeting, good speed, good pressure, all good.
I am not comfortable with what I'm so this is
You do whatever works for you.
So I'm just gonna walk.
Go for it. Nice. You could step like a foot further towards me. Because here's the thing, when you make impact, you want to basically be in line here, kind of shoulder to shoulder. Where you step, it kind of stops here. So this is more of the angle.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it's just a little bit shallow on the approach. Otherwise, so it's just it's to help make you a little bit more comfortable as well, right? Because you get that under that shoulder pressure.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Pog.
Good job. So I don't know if anyone noticed, Zach did kind of a hop step to change up his footing because as he was approaching, I mean, this is a big basic of footwork. We don't really cover long distance closing in stage combat a lot of the time. But it's very important footwork wise because you don't necessarily know from a distance. You can practice it, and melees are a great example, and be like, okay, I'm gonna take this many steps. I'm on the wrong fucking foot. Oh no. What Zach did on that when he came to approach, realized he was wrong, and then just went boop boop. So that he then could do the switch real quick of what foot was in front and still not lose any momentum into the strike.
Because performance-wise in melees, you never know what foot you're going to end up
It's
on.
You
true.
never know who's all of a sudden on your
What
foot.
day? Did you get for check today?
Yep.
Well, that was
You count it out, you think you should get it right every time, but then there's always that much performance.
Let's do.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
I'd say you might have taken just maybe a foot too far. Just, you don't want to overextend your shoulders either. Okay. But otherwise, targeting is all good. All right, let's go one more time.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Don't fall in. Go full.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Good bump.
Good amount of oomph. Nice. Good. Perfect spot. That was so much softer than I
I was
thought.
like, Natalie, hop in and let's see you do it again.
It's gonna be more.
Check him out. I was like, yep.
Hop in behind Jeremy. There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Better.
Nice. Parallel, right where you want it. Awesome. Everyone relatively comfortable.